I'd like to describe myself like Bruce Wayne. During the day, I'm a business owner, I'm a teacher and a mentor. And by night, I slap this wig on, and it's like my cape.
Oh, this is so exciting. Welcome back to Morning Joe's. Well, she is a North Texas teen who has danced her way into a brand new TV series. Next week, she'll be featured on the Netflix show Dancing Queen that stars famed drag queen Alyssa Edwards. And it looks like we can expect a whole lot of drama coming out of Texas. We're joined now by the lovely and super talented Molly McKinnon. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited. First of all, people love a good dance moms kind of show. And we get to see talented dancers like you. Fans get to see Alyssa Edwards as, you know, because Alyssa Edwards is the alter ego. Justin is Justin's name, right?
Yes.
So we get to see Justin in the real life role as instructor, and the parents get all up in the business as well. How long have you been training with Justin?
This will actually be my second year with him. Last year, when all of this was going on, it was actually my first year a part of Beyond Belief.
Okay, so you're there, the camera crews show up, and what are you thinking when you realize this could really be a show that people watch?
I'm just beyond excited. This experience is really life-changing, and I have never been more grateful for anything in my whole life.
Let's talk about that gratitude. So you've been dancing since you were a little girl. You were 3.
Yes.
And what drew you to dance?
Well, actually, I wasn't even involved in the dance class. My sister was in the dance class, and they told me I was too young, but I didn't let that stop me. I stood in the mirror and in the window and mimicked everything she did, and eventually they just let me be part of the class.
And then obviously you have to have some skills along the way with that too. Well, you had some setbacks. I mean, this wasn't always an easy journey for you, right?
No, actually, when I was 12, I got diagnosed with a weird knee injury, and I actually had to have surgery. And then again at 14, the same thing happened on my opposite knee, and I had to have surgery as that on that knee as well.
Wow. And then, but along the way, you kept fighting, and you just knew this was your passion.
Oh yeah. Through those experiences, it taught me that I really love dance and that nothing could get away with my dreams. So
then we find you in Justin's class, you're learning. Now, what is that environment like? I've always wondered when you have the world of competitive dance and just training with all these other girls, plus the parents are around. What is that environment like?
It's definitely crazy, but it's amazing. The environment at Beyond Belief is so artistically driven, and it's so passionate. Every person there loves what they do. Every girl loves to dance, and I think that's my favorite part about being at Beyond Belief.
What's your favorite style of dance?
My favorite style of dance is probably jazz because it lets me kind of show my character and have a little fun.
That's awesome. So we go to this dance studio in Mesquite. We got our popcorn next week. We're watching, got our coffee, and they're in this dance studio. And I watched the preview and the trailer for it. And Justin's yelling, and the moms are all yelling. There's tears. What kind of mama is your mama in the dance studio?
You know, she's actually not that crazy. I would give that to her.
she's a tame crazy because she's in the building right now. Mama's tame.
Yeah, she's the fun mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean? So what's her role?
I think she's not too stressed about my dances. I think she has, she knows that I can do what I can do, and I think she likes to have fun. She brings the fun to the table.
What are some of the other moms like?
Oh, they're a little crazy, but
how does that affect the environment with the girls, with your teammates? How does that affect it when the moms are all in there and they're yelling and?
Well, I think Justin does a really good job at managing it, and so I think the biggest part is just not letting it affect yourself. I think it's really taught us to focus exactly on what we're doing and not let any mom or anything that anyone says get into our head.
And what do you want folks to know about you as they get ready to gear up for this show? What do you hope the takeaway is about your talent? Because you're in high school. You're a senior. She's a senior in high school. So what do you hope this show displays about you and your talents?
Just my passion for dance and how much I love it and how I really want it to be my career. And so I'm just so grateful for the opportunity again. And so I'm just so thankful to be a part of the show.
You've got to check out Dancing Queen on Netflix. It's right there on your screen, October the 5th. Is that correct? My eyes are messed up. October 5th. Yes. Molly's going to be there. It's going to be a big old party, and congrats, and I can't wait to see the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
And good luck in your senior year.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's send it over to Jenny and Shane.
Wow, she's so well spoken.
Yeah.
I love when I see a school-age person, younger person that comes in and is so confident. So well done.
Yeah.
Perfectly suited for this. Okay, everybody, while you were sleeping, the first trailer dropped for the next X-Men sequel, Dark Phoenix. It's today's What to Watch.
I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean.
Ooh, Dark Phoenix follows Sophie Turner's character, Jean Grey, as she becomes infinitely more powerful and her abilities become unstable. The X-Men must save Jean from herself and aliens who want to use her powers for world domination. This movie hits theaters in February.
That looks creepy.
What I like is that they've taken an old story and made it
Sure.
new again.
Sure, that's what everybody does all the time. It's okay. Layla?
All right, let's do some introductions. My name is Carrie. I'm here to make a little extra cash so that I can afford this warrant that I got. But that's none of y'all business. Welcome to night school.
Okay, get ready to head back to school for a hilarious reminder that if at first you don't succeed, try again. The comedy Night School hits theaters tomorrow. Kevin Hart starring as Teddy, a man who loses his job, has to go back to school to get his GED. He and his class, full of misfits, quickly learn night school is not as easy as they first thought it would be, especially with their no-nonsense teacher played by Tiffany Haddish. Meanwhile, Teddy is trying to hide his night school attendance from his fiancée. He does some crazy things to impress her. So, of course, I had to ask Kevin Hart this question. What's the most ridiculous thing either you've ever done for a woman?
I had an elephant trunk thong. And I remember, this is when me and my wife first got together. She told me that she was into elephants. And I said, well, I got something for you. And, what's the sound elephants make? I had learned how to do that sound, and I lowered the music, and it was just a trunkful night.
This is terrible.
You know what I mean.
Well, see more of my interview with Kevin Hart and producer Will Packer tomorrow on Morning Dose. There were a lot of moments when Will Packer sitting there like this because Kevin just said a bunch of random stuff during our interview. We talked about his stunts, which he don't do stunts.
Oh.
But he's convinced that he does his own stunts, and
But they're not good?
They're
just little?
Yeah, it's little, but we couldn't tell him that. He was proud. So he's really, really funny.
He is funny.
He's funny.
I just want to know what his wife thinks about that answer.
She probably just shakes her head. I'm going to post it and tag
And
Nico
find out, yeah.
and see what she thinks today. She's probably like, Kevin, don't tell that story ever again. Because I told him to stop telling that story. That's personal. That's their business.
Well, now it's going to be out there. It was their business until you told Layla, and now it's about to be the internet's business. Stick around. We'll have your local updates after the break. More Morning Dose is headed your way on a Thursday morning, everybody.
Friday Eve.